Hey, what's going on, everybody? Banlaw here. Today we're going to take a look at the build I'm basically using. It's pretty much like a stealth sniper with the hacking mixed in. So it's a hybrid kind of build between the two. Sneaking around, hacking everybody through walls, through everything, and then using the Overwatch sniper to just shoot through walls or big distances, whatever the encounter has. Works out pretty well, and man, I'm having fun with it. Just going in, finding a device or finding an enemy, hacking into the network with the breach protocol, throwing in some demons, and then just start hacking people, dropping quick hacks on people, making them go crazy, putting viruses on them, and then using the sniper rifle to finish up what I want or take out oddballs that are off by themselves somewhere, all that kind of stuff. I'm having a blast with it so far. So welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to show my build that I'm working towards, essentially. I've made a few mistakes in my perk selection of my current character, so I'm going to have to respec. I'm also actually not going to be able to get it exactly because I have too many points in technical, but whatever. I'm just going to have to live with it. But if I could do it again, this is the build I would go for, basically. So let's work through it. I'm using Nuke's Dragons for the calculator, and I'll link that in the description. They've got a great little calculator you can use. So essentially, I've set it up, a level 40 build, and I'm just, trying to go towards that with my skills leveled up to get certain perks as they unlock, which I think is pretty easy enough. You've got assault leveled up a little bit. You'll get higher than this, but work your way through. This will be easy enough to get with breach, quick hacking, stealth, and stuff leveled up a little bit. Get you a few more perk points. So start working through here. In body, I took it to 6 just to be able to use the Overwatch efficiently, or to its full potential, basically, which unfortunately I believe is the only suppressed sniper. So that kind of made me sad. I was originally planning on going tech sniper until I found out you couldn't suppress them. So here in the body tree, in athletics, early on, I would grab the increased carrying capacity just for, convenience, so you don't have to scrap so much so often. In cold-blooded, I would also pretty early on put at least 1 point in it to start leveling it. And as far as your attributes, I would take intelligence to 20 and cool to 18, reflexes to 14. I'd probably do intelligence first, followed by cool, followed by reflexes. After, of course, you've done your body to 6 first, so that you can just do that in character creation, so that you can use the Overwatch early on, as soon as you get it. Then start leveling up with your perk points into these. Grab 1 point, I think is enough in mass vulnerability, because 3 minutes, you're going to kill everybody within 3 minutes. I grabbed Big Sleep just so that I'd have 3 demons. With Ice Pick, mass vulnerability, and Big Sleep, I'd have 3 for the hackathon, which we'll get into in a minute. It's also kind of nice to just have all the cameras off, even though it's, cheap to disable them when you see them permanently. Next, you're going to upgrade the mass vulnerability, reducing all resistance for all the enemies in the network by 30%. That's pretty nice. Grab Total Recall to reduce all quick hack cost by an additional 1, and then Total Recall to do it by another 1. Cloud Cache, 2 out of 2, so that whenever you complete the breach protocol, you reduce your RAM cost of your next quick hack by 2 times the number of demons uploaded. So if you get all 3, that's pretty significant little RAM reduction. We're going to grab this one to upgrade the mass vulnerability demon, causing enemies in the network to also take 30% more damage from quick hacks, which is nice. You're going to grab efficiency, so that uploading 3 or more demons, again, you get 3 from Ice Pick, Big Sleep, and mass vulnerability. 3 or more in the same breach protocol increases your recovery rate. Super nice. Head Start. So compression and Head Start, I don't think you need both because it just makes it too easy. It's unnecessary. So pick one or the other, whichever. I just going to be grabbing this one to automatically upload 1, and I'll just do the other 2. You have a ton of buffer whenever you get these legendary cyber decks, so just grab 1. And then hackathon, uploading 3 or more demons in the same breach protocol shortens the quick hack cooldowns. That's pretty cool. Over to quick hacking, you're going to buff your damage, of course, and then you're going to want biosynergy so you can recover RAM during combat over time. Forget Me Not, eliminating a target recovers by quick hack recovers RAM. That's pretty cool. So when you throw contagion on a big group, as they drop, you start recovering a bunch of RAM. You can start throwing out more quick hacks. Your signal support, increase the quick hack duration. For instance, again, contagion, make it last longer. Throwing cyber psychosis, lasts longer so that you can make somebody fight their teammates. Subliminal, I don't know what the rest of this is, whatever it is, messages maybe. Quick hack deals 100% more damage to unaware targets, so ideally, all of our quick hacks will do 100% more damage because this is a stealth sniper sort of build, so keep away, sneak around, drop your stuff. Quick hacks can now deal critical hits based on your crit chance and crit damage stats. This is awesome. So as soon as you get this, you start stacking crit and crit damage, and it makes it way nicer. Hacker Overlord, this you're gonna have to grab this. So what I did basically was grab these two, and then I'm gonna respec because I messed up some other perks anyways. But if you don't, then you can go ahead and drop your 2 points in these two. Craft your epics. You don't need the crafting stat or anything and technical for this. You can do it with just these perk points. So grab the epic one and then grab the legendary one, and you can just buy the rares and then upgrade them with these two. Super nice. Over here in optimization, you're reducing the cost of quick hacks by another one, and then we already went over Bart Moss's legacy. So let's move over to cool, which I think I do next. This is going to help your stealth. So you've got movement speed when you're sneaking around. Increases damage dealt by suppressed weapons by 25% while sneaking, or like always sneaking in stealth, so 25% more damage. Increases damage from headshots fired from outside combat by 50%, which again, ideally always outside of combat, ideally always aiming for the head. 50% more damage. Detection time is increased by 40%, so if someone does happen to get a jump on you and spot you before you spot them, you should be able to notice it sooner and duck behind something. Damage from poison is doubled, so this is doubling contagion damage. Super nice. And then increased crit chance while sneaking 15%, so if we're always sneaking, that's 15% more crit. Move over to Cold Blood. You're just going to max this out for more stacks. Increases max stack amount by 1. Another 1 over here in Unbreakable. Increases duration by 10 seconds. This doesn't say... This is an interesting one to me. So if you notice, all these things, while Cold Blood is active, does something. While Cold Blood is active, does something. This one doesn't say that. So I think it's just there all the time. Because it doesn't say while it's active or per stack of Cold Blood. It's just there. So I'm not sure about that, but I mean, either way, headshot damage increased by 50% is nice. Landing a crit hit has a 25% chance of applying a stack, so you can get stacked up real quick. Stacks of Cold Blood are removed one by one, not all at once, just so that you don't drop them all. And then let's go over to our last one, which is Assault. I like this tree a lot because you have four kinds of weapons essentially. Sniper rifles, precision rifles, assault rifles, and SMGs all in the same tree. So you can have a good variety. If you ever get in some ridiculous gunfight or whatever, you won't run out of ammo because you can set up 3 different weapons with 3 different ammo types. Plus sniper rifles and stealth, it just works. Right. So we've thrown a point in named bullets, increases your crit damage with rifles and SMGs by 35%. A point in bullseye increases rifle and SMG damage while aiming by 10%. 2 out of 2 in nerves of steel increases headshot damage with snipers by 30% and precision rifles, which I actually do use sometimes. I'll show you my guns in just a second. Executioner, we're dealing 25% more damage with rifles and SMGs to enemies whose health is above 50%. Super nice. So that is the perk setup here. Let's go over to my game, and I can show you kind of the hacks I'm using. So in other cyberware. So the cyber deck I'm using is the Tetratronic Rippler Mark IV. I like this one the most because it does cool stuff with the ultimate quick hacks, which are my favorite. And you know, bunch of base RAM. It's a legendary, so a bunch of base RAM, bunch of buffer size, all that good stuff. The quick hacks I'm using are Ping, which is super nice, hacking through walls and just marking everybody. It's real cool. Contagion, if you find a big group of people, you can drop Contagion on them. Short Circuit, great, does a lot of damage, especially against robots and turrets and stuff like that. Cyber Psychosis, so if you see a few guys, you can drop Cyber Psychosis and it should spread because it can spread once, and you can get 2 of them turning on everybody else. So everyone will just start fighting and killing each other. And then whenever it's done, if there's no longer enemies nearby, they'll just kill themselves. And then, of course, you have suicide, which just makes people kill themselves. If you got 2 people standing next to each other, drop it on one, it'll spread to the other, they'll both kill each other, or kill themselves. And then system reset, if you got some big baddie or whatever, just drop this on them, and just, like cyber psychos, you can just drop this on them and one-shot them. They just turn themselves off, or you're turning them off. Kind of funny. For cyberware, up here, I don't have them yet, but there's a crit chance one I would get and a crit damage one I would get. And then the other one I would do defeating an enemy instantly recovers RAM. That's pretty nice. Your ocular, you've got your Crochet optic you can get from Victor, epic level, to give you 3 mod slots. And in here, I've got trajectory generator just because. The weak spot detection, and then I would also get one that I think it's called trajectory analysis. It's a legendary, increases bonus damage of headshots, so that's nice. Haven't found it yet though. Circulatory system is all kind of meh. I haven't even bought any of them because I don't care about anything I've seen so far. Immune system is kind of the same. You've got your all resist one. There's also one that just reduces damage overall. But if you're in stealth sneaking all the time, you don't take damage, so it's kind of unnecessary. But if you do get, overwhelmed or whatnot, you can throw that on. For nervous system, I just put some stuff here. I don't even care about it. You could go the synaptic accelerator, so it gives you the time dilation for a few seconds whenever you're detected by enemies. That could be helpful if you tend to, not keep track of everybody and get caught by somebody. But what I think I'm going to do eventually, once I find them all, just for the lulz, is use this, what's it called, Kerenzikov, to get your time dilation for a couple seconds whenever you dodge, and then just for the funsies, combine that with the double jump. And there's another one called maneuvering system that enables you to dodge while airborne in the nervous system. So if you double jump and then dodge in the air, which gives you time dilation, and then just like headshot the last enemy or something just for fun, I think it could be fun. The integumentary system, I mean, it's all the armor one's nice, but it's all like giving you immunities to bleeding and burning and shock and all this stuff. But if you're just in stealth all the time, it's all irrelevant. The one that is cool that I have not found yet is optical camo. You activate it to turn almost invisible for a few seconds, greatly reducing likelihood of detection. So that would be really cool and helpful. Again, if you almost get caught, someone's trying to discover you, you just pop that real quick and turn invisible if you have no cover to get behind quickly. Your skeleton, this is kind of what we're stuck with because we don't have higher body. So you're increasing health by 1%, which is nice anyways, and carrying capacity, so convenience again. And since it's a percent, once you put a flat amount in pack mule, gives you a flat 60, so this will multiply that since it's a percent. In hands, I just have ballistic coprocessor for trajectory, watching bullets bounce or whatever if you want to play with it. There isn't really anything that matters for this build in here, so just whatever. Currently, I have grill arms in here just to do the punching quests, the boxing quests, but I think eventually I'm going to replace it with the little rocket launcher, just in case I get overwhelmed or I'm fighting some really tough person that is not going down from my hacks and my sniper shot or other bullet shots. If I get overwhelmed, I can just use the trank shots, and it one-shots things because it's kind of OP and disgusting. But I wouldn't take advantage of that too much because it's just going to make your game boring, one-shotting everything, in my opinion. For legs, I went with Fortified Ankles, the epic version, because it's reducing fall damage by 15%, and you're essentially getting the double jump as well. So you can jump and then hold the jump button to jump more. So that's nice. As far as gear, game's kind of weird because you're just going to replace stuff constantly while you're leveling up with higher armor stuff if you want. But if you're staying in stealth all the time, which you should be, you're never seen and you're never fighting stuff that much. So then you just want, and once you get to end game, it's the same kind of deal. You just want to go for mods that give you stuff like this, increased crit damage, increased crit chance, and all that kind of stuff. So stack all that. For weapons, I would recommend Overwatch, of course, because this thing's ridiculous. And I just threw on something that gives me more damage, so I haven't found anything better. For the second weapon, I'm going to recommend the Widowmaker. This is a great little precision rifle. And actually, I need to do this. You can put... It says it shoots... I think it says, yeah, it fires 2 projectiles, but that's not true. I think it shoots like 6. So you can put this on, and every one of those 6 does 7 more damage. So it's a nice one. For the third one, I messed up. The one I would use if I could do it again would be Fenrir. It's an iconic SMG, but I didn't know that monk quest, if you guys haven't done it, here's your warning, it's timed. So if you don't do it, you can fail it, and then you can't, I don't think you can get that SMG again. So that's what I would use in this last slot. So anyways, that's kind of the thing I'm going for. So give you some ideas for a nice little hybrid build, basically. Hope it helps. Thanks for checking it out. Hey everybody, Ben here. Thank you for checking out the video. You look right here, you've got playlist. We go up here, we've got a recommended video for you. And if you think I've earned it, you can sub right here. So thank you so much for that. If you do, don't forget to like and comment. And also I stream over on Twitch for fun, so if you want to check it out, I'd be happy to have you.